你好，你今天怎么样？累不累？现在我们开始学习 the words about out of school activities。这是啦啦 is a final particle to express excitement or doubt。比如说，太好啦，that means yay, it's great。下课啦，that means yay, we finished the lesson. 放学啦，yay, we finished school. But if we say 你怎么啦 that means are you alright? What is the matter with you? 你怎么啦 So let's have a look at the character. La, it has three parts. Left hand side, middle bit, and the right hand side. So left hand side is the mouth radical. So when we express our excitement, we gotta use our mouth. The middle bit is called 提手旁 as a hand lifting radical. On the right is like a person is standing on the ground. So the person standing on the ground using his hand to pull something. So that's la. So put it with 口 mouth. It just express a feeling. So similar ideas of forming a word like or. So on the right is 我 and we use mouth to explain a pause or something like when we say oh. Yeah, that's oh. So it doesn't have much doesn't have any meanings, but it just express a feeling. 活动的意思是 activity. It's a noun. 比如说，我们放学以后有很多好玩的活动。我们 we 放学以后 after school 有 have 很多好玩的活动。Many fun activities. Here, 我们 is the subject. The verb is 有。Object is 很多好玩的活动。So the part before the we treat it as an adjective. So what kind of activity? It's 很多好玩的活动。So 活动can be a singular form or plural form. So that's why we say 很多好玩的活动. If you take 很多 of 有好玩的活动 also makes sense. So here 放学以后 as a time word. So this is subject, time words, verb, and object as SVO structure. So you can also put, if you want to emphasize the time, you can also put the time words in front of the subject. So the sentence can be 放学以后，我们有很多好玩的活动。请跟我读。我们放学以后有很多好玩的活动。Let's have a look at the characters. 活 and 动. So 活, the left hand side is water. On the right hand side is the tongue. So this is the mouth. So this is the tongue. So the tongue is in the mouth and we got saliva in our mouth. So the tongue is always moving if we are alive. So 活 means alive. And 动 also has two parts. Left hand side is 云, cloud, and the right hand side is strength. So we need some strength to move the clouds. So make the clouds move. So 动 is move. So alive and move activities or activity 活动。一些，一些的意思是 some. So here, E is not pronounced as E because the character after E is pronounced as the first tone, 些. So when when E go with the first tone, you have to pronounce E, drop the tone down. 一些 we don't say 一些 it's 一些。比如说，我认识一些中国人。I know some Chinese people. So make sure you don't miss out 人 for Chinese people because in English, Chinese can be Chinese people. 我认识一些中国人。You don't say 我认识一些中国。That means I know some Chinas. There is only one China. Yes, another example. 今天中午图书馆有一些好玩的活动。See the time words is in front of the subject 图书馆。今天中午 because here we emphasize the time. 今天中午图书馆有 has 一些 some 好玩的活动 some fun activities. Okay, so 今天中午 we put a bigger time frame. 今天 in front of or before 中午 a smaller time frame. 跟我读。今天中午图书馆有一些好玩的活动。Let's have a look at the character 些。They look all familiar to us, but we never seen the combination. So you see the left-hand side, as we can see from 足 or 走路. You see, so it's indicating foot. So foot, when we put our step on, that means we start from here. So on the right is like a person. So the person start from, so underneath is 2, isn't it? Start from 2, we don't start from 1. So that means a couple, a few. So that's 些, that's some, few. 别的 normally goes with a noun. That means other something. 比如说，别的学校 other schools. 别的国家 other countries or other country. 别的人 you can say 别人 other people, other person. More example. 我最喜欢上中文课。我还喜欢别的课。So 我最喜欢上中文课。I most like to attend Chinese lessons. That means my favorite lesson subject is Chinese. 我还喜欢别的课。I had also 喜欢 other subjects. 再比如说 more example. 我喜欢打乒乓球。I like playing ping pong. 也喜欢别的运动。And I also like other sports. 请跟我读。别的。我最喜欢上中文课。我还喜欢别的课。我喜欢打乒乓球，也喜欢别的运动。Okay, let's have a look at the character 别。So left on the top is a mouth, muscle or strength, and on the right is indicating a knife. So we use a knife to separate. So 别的 is a separate from us. So this other. 跑步，跑步的意思是 run or jog. So this is a verb and a noun structure. So 跑 run and 步 actually means a step. So it's a verb and a noun structure, but we can treat it as a noun. 比如说，我每天放学以后去跑步。I every day after school 去 go to have a run 去跑步。你每天放学以后去跑步吗？ So we add 吗 to turn that into a yes and no question. 跟我读，我每天放学以后去跑步。你每天放学以后去跑步吗？ Okay, 跑 You see, this is the radical foot radical. So the square here is not indicating a mouth, it's indicating maybe a yard, a destination. And this is foot. And on the right, as the character we pronounce as bao, you see AO, there's a vowel, the same vowel, so we take this character as pronunciation. So this character originally is womb. So it's like, yeah, so it's a baby in its mom's body. So right on the right outside, it's a womb, it's wrapping the baby. So inside is a baby, but it's nothing to do with the baby anymore. So just taking the pronunciation. 跑 means run or jog. 步 so you see this is quite similar. So step and another step. So that means step. 跑步 running on the step, but the Chinese word for running or jogging. 复习，这是什么？啦 final particle. 这是什么？这是活动，活动的意思是 activity， 对。这是什么？这是一些，一些的意思是 some。这是什么？这是别的，别的的意思是 other。这是什么呢？这是跑步，跑步的意思是 run or jog。